Well, happy Monday to you. Thanks so much for joining us this morning. I'm Jessica Nall. Our first guest is a board-certified pediatrician who shares expert advice with parents on teaching children early to eat healthy. She's the founder of the Dr. Yum Project. Dr. Nimali Fernando is here with great tips to promote eating healthy for the entire family. We welcome her back to Virginia this morning. Last time you were here, welcome back, by the way.
Thank you.
Nice to see you. Last time you were here, we all got very excited because these are all recipes and ideas that the whole family can embrace.
Absolutely. You know, March is National Nutrition Month. And so we thought it would be a good idea to show families how to make some smart eating decisions, specifically smart dinners, smart snacking, and smart beverages.
You have a super mega hot sizzle pan ready to go
I know,
here.
it's smoking a little bit. Yes, this is ready to go.
But before we get started, we have a Vanna White helper over here, aka Heidi, who's going to show us a really cool app on I guess available for everything, Heidi, that you can, this really is kind of a game changer because I always struggle with like, ooh, how do we eat healthy? Well, what do I have that's, how do you put it all together? And this kind of takes out that heavy lifting.
Sure is. This is our the Dr. Yum Project Meal Maker machine, and it is an interactive application that you can use on any device. You can pull it up and you can choose any of these different kind of meal maker meals. Today we're going to do a stir fry maker. I'll do a quick example here for you. We hit the stir fry maker. It comes up and it lets you choose your oil. We're doing coconut oil today. And then you can do your aromatic. You can do garlic and some ginger.
Okay, I've
and
got those.
Proteins. And we have, I think we have some shrimp and we have some tempeh and we have some chicken. I'm gonna put these in here. And then our veggies, and we've got, you can really kind of pick whatever's in your fridge. Sometimes you've got a recipe that you something, you have some leftovers and rather than going bad in the fridge, you can just put them in this stir fry maker. And then we have a stir fry sauce. You can kind of make whatever you'd like. We have one over here we've already made. And our seasonings, and then some yummy options on the top. And get this, is our favorite part.
And this really allows families to use what they have and not waste ingredients. A lot of us shop for recipes and then we don't use everything. And instead, families can go into the fridge and say, what do I have, and make a great meal in a pinch. And the stir fry is one example of one of those customized meals. Great for families with food allergies or dietary restrictions. They can use ingredients that are safe or healthy for them.
All right. Thank you, Vanna. I appreciate it. I'll take an A for outstandingly awesome, A+ on that one, because that looks super and does cut out that challenge of like, all right, well, I've got some leftover chicken.
Yeah,
what do I do with it?
Right. And so much of food in America is wasted. And so one of the things we wanted to address is food waste. So I'm going to make up that stir fry that Heidi just punched into the meal maker. And we're going to start with a little bit of coconut oil. And today I brought some tempeh. Tempeh is a plant-based protein. I put a little bit of soy sauce in here to flavor it. And we're just going to add this to our pan and just kind of get it cooking a little bit ahead.
Now, I've seen tempeh on a menu before, but I've actually never, I don't know that I've tasted it or cooked with it.
It's a soy protein, and it's pressed with some whole grains and rice. It's a little bit firmer than tofu. My kids like it because it has a little bit of a firmer texture, and it takes on flavor. So it doesn't taste like much there, but wait till you try it when we're done here.
But it seems like it's going to be an awesome vehicle for that sauce,
for that
right?
sauce, it takes on the flavor of the sauce. So basically in our stir fry maker, you start with your protein, and then once we get the sizzling a little bit, we can throw it back into here.
That's it? That was super quick.
Yeah, well it just needs a little bit. It's already cooked, actually. So we're just getting it a little bit flavored and warm. We're gonna put this back, and we're gonna add a little bit more coconut oil, just so we have some juice in here.
For the record, I didn't do much reaction on the tempeh because I was processing all of it, but it's good.
It's
a new flavor.
Yeah.
It's gonna be, I got quiet. I remembered I got to talk about it.
Yeah, full of protein, super healthy soy product. So now we have our vegetables, and we've prepped these ahead of time. And we're going to start with the hardest ones first. So we're going to throw these in here one by one.
Okay.
And you want your pan to be really hot, right? So, so that we can get a nice sizzle on the vegetables. But I don't know about you. I like to keep mine still a little bit with
crispy,
a bite.
yeah.
Yeah, so we can start tossing these in.
And when you said put the harder vegetables in, like the more durable, like the carrots, because they take longer to cook.
The carrots are going to go in first, right, and then we might put our broccoli in, and, you know, theoretically our mushrooms would go in last. We kind of mixed it all in here together. But, you know, I just like to give them enough of a toss that they get warm, but they still feel a little bit crunchy.
Now, Dr. Yum, I got to be honest. I would eat this all day long, right? I'll set this down in front of the kids. They're going to want to know where the peanut butter and jelly is. So how do you, and I'm trying, I am really trying. How do you tiptoe into getting to here? What do we do?
It's a long journey, really, and I always tell parents, be patient, right? So maybe they won't love all of these ingredients, but maybe they'll love a few of them. The other thing is get kids cooking. So while I'm prepping my veggies, I'm asking my little one to prep with me. And so at our kitchen, we have these little dog knives. They're kid-safe knives. We use them and teach knife skills to kids starting at age 3. As they're prepping with you, they're getting that sensory confidence around eating healthy food. They're smelling the pepper, they're feeling it, they're listening to it as it snaps. And then eventually they'll have the taste for it and the confidence to try it.
This looks handy dandy. Is
Yes.
this a specific Dr. Yum tool, or can I go to Amazon and find this?
We have an Amazon store on dryum.org.
How convenient.
Where you can find these. All of our favorite kitchen tools that we love are in that store. And this is something we use. Our Dr. Yum Project has a preschool nutrition curriculum. And all of the preschoolers in our participating schools have sets of those for kids to use in the classroom.
That would be a game changer, because I think when they get hands-on, it becomes more approachable. I helped, I made it.
Absolutely. We have a little stir-fry sauce that we made up ahead of time, so I'm adding that to the pan as well. It's got some soy sauce, some rice wine vinegar. In the meal maker, you can customize it with some other spices, maybe even a little honey to add some sweetness. So we're tossing all of this in now.
It smells so good in here.
Yeah, and now I'm gonna add back my protein. And you know, one of the things I learned, I teach lots of kids how to cook, and kids love noodles. So most of us put our stir fry over rice. But there are all kinds of really great whole grain noodles that you can use, and I actually brought some today. These are whole grain organic ramen noodles.
Okay.
And they have a really nice bite to them, and you can put that right into your stir fry.
It looks like regular spaghetti. Like if I ran short, I could probably do whole wheat
Definitely.
spaghetti.
Spaghetti, linguine, fettuccine, doesn't matter, whatever your kids love. And now I'm tossing that in, and what you'll see is this is a complete meal.
Oh yeah.
In a wok, right? And it's got everything you need in it, and it's so heavy in vegetables. So really the star of the show here are your vegetables, which is great because kids don't get enough vegetables these days. Only half of kids in Virginia get the recommended serving of 5 fruits and vegetables.
And what we are getting a lot of is sugar, a lot of sugar. And that's one thing that, you know, we all try to be very, and you think, well, I'm not giving them a super duper lot of candy, right? That's a win. But
Right.
it's hidden in so many things.
It is, and that actually takes me to our smart beverages because so many kids are eating or drinking their calories, and they're drinking so many sugar calories. And so one of the things that we like to teach families is to drink more water, really. And some kids, they may not like the taste of plain water, so I actually brought some smart water over here. This is fruit water. You can add slices of fruit, you can add mint, basil, whatever you've got in the garden, you can put in there, and it flavors the water, but you're not adding the sugar.
It makes it intriguing. As a matter of fact, I was cutting up some lemon and cucumber this morning, and Pearl said, well, what is that? And I said, it's spa water, honey. It's spa water. So we're starting it earlier, and then it makes it interesting, right? It gives it that flavor.
It does, and it keeps it really fresh. And kids also can participate in that and put their own favorite fruits in there and make it a little bit fun.
Well, thanks, Dr. Yum. This is awesome. Terrific meal, great ideas, and it all came together pretty quickly. You can't go wrong with that. That app makes it super duper easy.
It is, and it's free. It's all available on dryum.org. We have tons of recipes and ideas, 7 meal maker, customized meal machines, recipes for you to plug in and decide what you want to make for dinner. It makes dinner fast.
Now, if only it would come over and make the dinner for me, then it would be 100%.
We'll have to figure out
That's
that
right.
next.
That's next step.